Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Hello, LS11 Universe! It's the Doctor and Zinner number 3! And welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome to TNA Wrestling. We're here in the Impact Zone. We're here in the Impact Zone, and we are kicking things off with the TNA World Champion in the house. Kenny Omega is here. The leader of Bullet Club's TNA branch is here. As Omega has made his way down to the ring. Here from the cleaner. What a week we're having for Bullet Club, huh? What a week. We've got Johnny Gargano, the heart and the soul of the LS11 universe, shows he has a price. The heart and soul has a price. And that price was being a member of Bullet Club Gold. Now look, some people, right, some people might say that we're having a bad week. Jay White got choked out last night. Taiji lost the X-Division title. You know, maybe it's not been our greatest week ever. Sure. But what it is a week where we remind you that this is our business. This is our channel. This is our universe. You're all just living in it. And now, as we approach TNA's next pay-per-view event, as we approach Sacrifice, as we get closer to my next defense, still waiting to hear what that's going to be, by the way, I look at the roster here in TNA, and I feel like I've beat everyone there is to beat already, if I'm honest. I mean, tell me one person I haven't pinned yet. Oh, hold on. Well, here's one of the men successfully knocked off Bullet Club this past week. Last week at Overdrive. Steve Macklin is here. Macklin is in the house. Steve Macklin is here. You want someone you haven't beaten yet, Kenny? Well, you're looking at him. And now that I'm back in TNA, I'm coming for the one thing I never held when I was here. The one thing that eluded me this whole time. The one thing I've been chasing for years now. And that is a world championship. That is your world championship. Becoming TNA World Champion is destiny for me. I've been called a lot of things in my career, but World Champion's yet to be one of them. And seeing as I helped be the deciding factor in this turning point for TNA against Bullet Club, I led the charge, and I've been holding the line. if anyone's coming after you at Sacrifice, it's gonna be me. Oh, right, the forgotten son hasn't been beaten by me yet. Sorry, you're living up to that nickname really, really well. I keep forgetting about you because you've never done anything of note, outside of being in very memorable tag teams where you are the other guy. That's alright, Macklin, it's alright. We can't all be the cleaner. We can't all be the best professional wrestler on the planet. We can't all be great. Some of us have to settle for being Seth Rollins' worst disciple. Yeah, it's been a really long time since I've answered to someone like Seth Rollins, but ask him what happened when I had enough of him. He got you fired. No. He set me loose into a world where I found who I really was, and that's not a forgotten son, that's not a follower. That is a world champion. And here he is, Conald is here. The exterminator is in the house. Carnold. The exterminator is here, Conald, making his way down to the ring here in the Impact Zone tonight. He was the one that scored the pin over Chris Danger last week on TNA. Conald heading down to the ring. Well, hold on just a minute, gentlemen. Because Steve, no offense, but one of us scored the pin last week in the 6-man tag team match, and one of us stood on the apron and watched. And Kenny, one of us pinned one of your guys to the mat. Hey, Danger ain't one of mine. He was a Chug's call. Well, gentlemen, I think there's a very simple way to settle this. Yeah? Aren't you supposed to be busy doing all the push-ups? I did. What number is all of them? All of them, Kenny. There are no push-ups left to do because I did all of them. What I see here, gentlemen, is we've got Steve Macklin. We've got Conal Zanzanega. We've got Kenny Omega. We've got the TNA World Championship. And for seemingly the final time in LS11 Universe, we've got Sacrifice. If there's one thing I would say TNA Sacrifice is known for, it's a triple threat world title match. So the Forgotten Son and the roided up Freak. That's what you want? I like those odds. You really want the breakdown of the numbers? Save it for in a couple weeks, Junior. Yeah, sure. I'll see you boys at Sacrifice. Goodbye. Good night. Well, folks, that is a huge official confirmation for the main event of TNA Sacrifice in just 4 weeks' time. That is right, folks. It is going to be a triple threat for the TNA World title at Sacrifice. That is, we have got a fatal 4-way matchup to kick us off tonight. The winner is going to challenge Zack Sabre Jr. at Sacrifice for the TNA International Championship. Out first, Tetsuya Naito making his return to TNA here tonight. Big matchup here for Naito as he returns to action. Last time we saw him was when he challenged for the international title against ZSJ. So, Naito's the first man to make his way down to the ring. Out next. Here comes Big Bill to the ring. Big Bill the Redwood, still in search of that first singles title of his career. Here tonight, a win for him would send him on to Sacrifice. That would be huge for him. Out next, 1/4 of the Rascals. Should be hearing from the Rascals later tonight. Desmond Xavier making his way to the ring. And last but certainly not least, here he is. He's finally back in action. The former TNA World Champion, Mustafa Ali. So, Mustafa Ali, does he want to end corruption in TNA? That starts with Bullet Club. So, here we go. Fatal 4-way match. One of these guys can go on to sacrifice this. Whoa. Mustafa tried to throw himself at Desmond. Hit the roundhouse kick there on Big Bill. One fall to a finish. Mustafa Ali just come out of the gate with the aggression here. Is the former TNA World Champion. Big Bill's got hold of him now and launching him shoulder first into the ring post here. Bill getting knocked back now. Forearm strike there from Naito. Big drop kick into the back from Ali. Ali getting taken down now. Mustafa Ali is down as Big Bill stomping on Naito here. Big Bill would be huge for him. Every man in this match has had gold of some kind in LS11 Universe. Mustafa Ali, former WWE United States Champion, former TNA, a former X-Division Champion, and a former TNA World Champion. Desmond Xavier is a former Hardcore Champion and a former WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Big Bill's a former TNA Tag Team Champion. Tetsuya Naito, a former IWGP Intercontinental Champion. Big Bill now answering back, though, and Big Bill tying him up in the ropes, kicking the leg into the rope. Ali staggering now as Big Bill swinging him around here, and Big Bill then back now, clobbering Ali with a big right hook. The kick, Mustafa Ali trying to knock him back. Big German from Naito on the outside to Desmond Xavier now, and Big Bill. He is caught. He's up. He's down with a big suplex. Bill gets caught with a kendo stick from Naito. Naito answers back, does Big Bill. Big Bill, that is a man you do not want armed with a weapon like that. Ali breaking up the pin from Bill on Naito. Now right hook connecting Desmond Xavier, shoved back here by Big Bill. Big Bill tries to grab him by the throat. Xavier ducks out of the way. Into a choke slam. Naito taking down Big Bill here, and Tetsuya Naito. Big clothesline there. There's a hold of him now, and now Ali coming on to Naito, pulls him in, lifts him up. Falcon Arrow taking him down. Bill, oh no, Ali with a super kick, knocking down Big Bill. Now Mustafa Ali coming off the ropes for him. Big knee drop there, takes him down into big splash, taking him down now. And Wesley, or Desmond Xavier rather, force of habit, I apologize. Super kick into the back of the head from Ali now, and Ali having on to Naito. Big kick there, takes him down. Naito's down. Ali, springboard. Cannonball senton takes him down. The leg now, and Ali going to the leg now of Naito. Big Bill's got a hold of him. Launches Ali across the ring by the throat. And now Big Bill has got Mustafa Ali back to his feet. Throwing him off the ropes here. Big Bill. East River Crossing. Does the damage with that. Goes into a cover now on Mustafa Ali for the 1-2 kick out from Ali. Now Naito, no, turned Bill around, but Desmond Xavier. Throw him around in the corner here, and Big Bill. Oh, if Bill can hit this, it might be over. Big Bill looking at that big power bomb. Oh, turns it around instead, and drops Ali headfirst into the turnbuckle. And now Ali coming flying in here, gets caught by Bill, and Big Bill's got him by the back of the head. Big Bill slamming him face first into a chop block there from Naito. Naito is the only man standing now. Naito, the veteran, telling Big Bill to get back up here. Tetsuya Naito. Drop toe hold now, and Naito go locking a submission in on Big Bill. Yeah, now Ali making sure that doesn't stay. Oh, wait a minute. Into Koji Clutch. You can always see Ali do this submission. Naito has it in, but Ali answering back as Desmond Xavier's getting back up. Now, grabs on to Naito, and Mustafa Ali going into the head. Tetsuya Naito. Again. Right there from Mustafa Ali to Desmond Xavier into Poison Rana. And now, Ali. The fly out onto Naito. Naito is down, Ali. Up to the top, everyone else is down, Ali. 450 to Big Bill. Nobody stirring. Ali into the cover. 1, 2. Mustafa Ali is going to sacrifice. Naito and Dez were a second too late on getting back up. Just like that, Mustafa Ali will challenge Zack Sabre Jr. just a few weeks' time at Sacrifice. He could be on the verge of Bullet Club's downfall continuing, Doc. We've hit the turning point, it feels like. It feels like we're in the bottom of the 5th. So, Bob Ali with the win. We got more coming up next here on Impact.
Oh. You consider last week a victory, don't you? You think that I'm done with you, don't you? Failing to account for your soul being so overwhelming, Courtney, is nothing more than a learning experience. Because you see, I've now realized something. I've realized that all of these souls are not what makes me powerful alone. These souls are mine to collect as the queen of the damned. But they are not mine to hold. They are mine to mold. Because what is a queen of the damned without her army of darkness? I will take the souls of the Blackstone Empress, of the Lady, of all those that have fallen to me, and I will create my army of the damned. And my first soldier rises, and eternal damnation awaits all who stand between us. But don't worry, Courtney. Havoc's soul, that one is mine forever.
All right, well, we've got some Knockouts tag team action coming up next. Jade worrying you at all? She's been worrying me for years, I'm going to be honest with you, ever since the whole sorceress thing. What about when she was Starlight? Much, she was pretty harmless then. Was she also, like, a kid then? Like, either way, the Elegance Brand making their way to the ring. Heather and M by Elegance. Hey, Krim. M by Elegance is a real person. Just thought you should know that. You really want to make an enemy out of Krim Rocker? You've already done it. Yeah, but I'm me. So, what's your point? I'm an idiot. You're supposed to be the smartest of us. And? So the Elegance Brand have made their way down to the ring, and they're taking on a duo from NXT. As tonight, they're going head-to-head with the duo of Chantel Monre and Layla Diggs. So, Monroe and Diggs make their way to the ring. Here we go. M by Elegance starting now with Chantel Monre. Maggie with the big chop there. Getting her back up to her feet now, and some kicks here, putting those long legs to good use. Monroe sweeps out the leg now, and Chantel Monre slamming her down by the back of the head. Chantel Monre going up to the top rope here. Gonna look to fly, and Chantel Monre has M by Elegance in position. She's perched here. Chantel pops off the top rope and instead grabs a hold of her. Shoves her back onto the canvas now. Kicks her down. And DDT there, taking her down. Tag is made to Layla Diggs now, and now Layla Diggs into the big drop kick in the corner now. Down goes. And by Elegance here is now kicking to the back here. Layla Diggs getting knocked back here is Maggie. Got with the jab now. Countered. Punched in the midsection. Maggie by Elegance now. Throwing her across the ring into the corner. Jab there from Heather. Now, Heather by Elegance and Maggie by Elegance. Here we go. Into the corner goes Layla Diggs. Tag is made. In comes Maggie. And now, got check. And big kick there, taking it down. Back now, knocking it down. Back up to her feet now. Maggie. Jab now, knocking back Layla. Double axe handle Layla Diggs now, knocking her back. Layla Diggs grabs a hold of her. Snap mares her down. Layla Diggs pulling back on the hair. Layla Diggs has got her down there. Now Layla Diggs going towards the corner here. Tag is made to Chantel Monre. Entering the mix now, and Chantel Monre grabs a hold of her here. Pulling Heather in, sends her off the ropes now, ducks her. And goes for there, Chantel Monre. No, Heather catches the ropes into a kick to the legs. Heather getting her back up to her feet now, and Heather big kick now. Forearm strike now, grabs a hold of her here. Heather pulls her across the ring into the corner now. Tag made, back to Maggie now, and now the Elegance Brand. They come. Oh man, what a stomp there. What a double team by Heather and Maggie on that. I did not expect that from those two. Now Maggie kicking her down here. Maggie getting her back up to her feet now, and Maggie. Big kick there, knocking her back. Chantel rolls her through into a cover now. Chantel Monre, cover. One. Kick out from Maggie. I think she was in the ropes there a little bit as well, Doc. Seemed like it just a bit. Now, Monre grabs a hold of her, throws Maggie off the ropes here, collides with her. And into a big bulldog there, taking it down. Now going under the top rope, Chantel Monre. Gonna look to fly here, Monre goes for the knee strike. Maggie out of the way now, Maggie into a big pump kick. Takes her down with that one here, Maggie. Throwing the big elbows now, chopping away. Maggie with a big slap to the face. Hits the ropes and rolling neck breaker. Taking down Chantel Monre. Chantel Monre back into the ring. Maggie with a rear view taking it down. And Maggie by Elegance taking her back up to her feet. Scoops her up. Slamming her down. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. The Elegance Brand picking up the win. Oh, we got to figure out who's going to be the next challengers. The Indy Hartwell and Steph DeLander for Sacrifice. So, the Elegance Brand pulling off a big win there. Got more coming up next here on Impact. We're going to hear from one of the newest teams in TNA up next, though. So, a couple of weeks ago, I show up in the midst of a fatal four-way match and I pull Leon Slater out of the ring, right? Painting the scene for you here. People are wondering what's Dijak. Donovan Dijak at that. Doing here, I was in Ring of Honor last time you saw me. Well, when my skyscraping buddy, Bishop Dyer, was getting screwed over week in and week out, I kept thinking about how that wouldn't have happened if I was here. How I wouldn't have let one of my best friends in the world get screwed over like that if I was here. And so finally, a couple of weeks ago, that fatal four-way match, the opportunity showed itself. My contract with Ring of Honor came to an end, and I was able to come here and I said, hey, Bishop, I'm going to come out there and I'm going to make sure that little twerp, Leon Slater, doesn't beat you. Because it's been an injustice going on here for a little while. This man was the first TNA champion in this new era. who's the first TNA champion of this season. I think people need to show him some damn respect. Need to show both of us some damn respect. I got a victory in a championship match at WrestleMania over John Cena and Randy Orton at the same time, never forget. People always disrespect me. I talk like Patrick Warburton. Now, as much of an honor as that is, I don't sound anything like The Tick, or Buddy from Seinfeld, or Joe Swanson from Family Guy. I sound nothing like that. I don't know where people are getting that idea. I come back around here and I look at everybody in this locker room. I think, hey, Dijak, what do you gotta do around here to make an impact? And so me and Bishop Dyer, the Skyscrapers, we're gonna make that impact. And if there's anything that I know how to dish out around here, it's justice. Yeah, that's right. Our justice. So we'll be seeing you soon. Bin Juice.
Alright, we got some more singles action coming up next here on TNA. Here tonight. That we do as making his way to the ring. Cedric Alexander in the house. Prime Alexander making his way down to the ring. Cedric, big opportunity on his hands tonight. That it is, Doc, as Cedric Alexander getting a chance to go head-to-head with a current champion here in TNA. So, Cedric's made his way to the ring. As here comes the TNA Digital Media Champion to the ring, Chris Danger. So, let's do this. Cedric and Danger going head to head. Be a big one, folks. This is going to be a good one. Here we go. Lock up here. Chris Danger's got a hold of him here. And Chris Danger around the waist of Cedric Alexander now. And Chris Danger's got a hold of him. Cedric Alexander, though, trying to fight back into it. Cedric, arm drag now into a takeover here. Has Danger by the head. Cedric's got Chris Danger now by the head here. And Cedric back up to his feet now. Chris Danger. Danger now. Here we go. Pushing him back off the ropes here. Chris Danger leapfrogs him into, rolls through, and big kick there, taking him down. Chris Danger now picking him back up to his feet here. Danger chopping away at Cedric now. Kick to the midsection now, and Chris Danger coming off the ropes. Cedric catching him off the rebound. Cedric Alexander, look at this. Trying to show off his strength here, pushing Chris Danger into the ropes here. Cedric Alexander. Oh, and Cedric taking the shot. Oh, if no one else is going to take the shot, he might as well. And Chris Danger shoving him back down here. Chris Danger back in, gets caught. Cedric snapmare into kick to the head. Down he goes. Kick to the head, though, from now Chris Danger. Chris Danger coming off the ropes now. Chris Danger with the big knee strike there. Down goes Cedric and Chris Danger. Going up to the top now. Chris Danger going to look to fly. Chris Danger. Phoenix Splash. Hooks the leg on Cedric Alexander for the 1, for the 2, for the no. Kick out from Cedric. Zoltan does the Digital Media Champion, but Cedric staying in it there with that kick. Chops here now. Cedric Alexander knocking him back with a back elbow. They're pulling himself back up in the corner now, and Chris Danger countering there. Chris Danger now. Discus forearm. Cedric going down now. Chris Danger getting him back up to his feet here. And Chris Danger, he's scooped up. Cedric Alexander with the body slam. Hooks the leg into the cover now. Cedric's got him down. 1, 2, no. Now Cedric had been going for lumbar check. Chris Danger countering. Chris Danger rolling him through into a cover now. Chris Danger for the 1, 2, no. Section now as now Cedric with a big knee strike now, and Cedric Alexander with a big elbow. Kips back up now, and Cedric Alexander. Hold to Chris Danger now, getting him back up on his shoulders here, and Cedric Alexander. Kick to the head of Chris Danger. Danger going down. Cedric into a cover now. Has Danger in some trouble here. 1, 2. Kick out from Chris. Staying alive here. Cedric springs out of the ring now, and Cedric trying to get back up to his feet here. Cedric Alexander. In 4. Goes for the clothesline. Danger out of the way now. Chris Danger. Throws him across the ring into the corner. Big forearm. Takes him down. Chris Danger's coming off the ropes for big knee strike there. Takes him down. Danger getting him back up to his feet now. And Chris Danger jabs now. Firing away at Cedric Alexander. Spinning wheel kick here. And Chris Danger into him now. Cedric's got a hold of him now. And Cedric Alexander putting him in the ropes now. Has Chris Danger. He go. Countered. Cedric goes over him. Rolls back through. And Hurricane Rana. Into a cover. He's got him down. Cedric for the 1. For the 2. A big kick out there. In goes Chris Danger. Cedric Alexander up to the top rope. And into the clothesline attempt, but nobody home. Back up to his feet now does Cedric. Cedric Alexander with the body slam. Hold of him now, and he throws Chris Danger back into the ring now. Chris Danger is down. Cedric Alexander follows him back into the ring. Rolling him over. Into the cover now. Chris Danger's down. 1, 2. Cedric nearly beating the digital media champion. I think a win over Chris Danger would set him up in perfect contention for a title shot. Possibly down the road at Sacrifice. So, Chris Danger answers back, though. Chris. Some in the midsection now. Cedric swings him around. Cedric Alexander going for lumbar check. Chris Danger into Taste of Danger. Into the cover. Danger now for the 1, for the 2, and the 3. What a transition into the Taste of Danger there for Chris. Chris pulling it off without breaking a sweat there. Counted the lumbar check for the win. Huge, huge victory there tonight for Chris Danger over Cedric Alexander. Right here, there you can see, boom, backflipped out of it, grabbed him into, wham, a Taste of Danger. Chris Danger gets the win. Digital Media Champ stands tall on main event coming up in just a few minutes here. All right, so last week may not have gone the Rascals' way, but we got Trey back. Yeah, thanks, guys. Just had to take a week off. Things may not have gone my way tonight either. But I'll tell you what. 4 of us are going to regroup. And in our W, we're coming back for you. And not only that... Hey, guys. What's up, Wentz? We're not alone here. That referee back? Turn around. No? Trey, you go talk to her. What? Why me? You're the only single one here. Alright, you know what? Fair. Well, hello there, beautiful. What brings you to the treehouse tonight?
Oh, sorry. I guess I ended up in the wrong place. I was trying to figure out where the hell Rosemary is. I mean, how many dark rooms with green smoke are there in this place?
You know what? A lot more than you would think.
We got one. Jade's got one. Rosemary's got one. There's a couple extra ones. And you know what? You're going to have a hard time finding them. Why don't you hang out with us here? We'd be happy to have you.
What exactly are we doing here?
Lizzie, girl, you're in the treehouse with the Rascals. And we got a saying around here. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Well, I ain't got any to smoke.
Well, look, listen. I got the Trey Miguel special rule of the treehouse, and that is, you get 'em if you smoking, and baby, you are smoking. He's totally blowing this. Yeah, but I want to see where this goes. So what do you say?
I guess I say looking for Rosemary can wait.
No shot, that just worked. Hey, you heard the lady, boys. She's smoking, so she gets 'em.
All right, folks, it is now time for the main event. That is right, it is for the X-Division Championship. Making his way to the ring. Here is AJ Francis. The leader of First Class. In his way down to the ring. So, Jay Francis, the X Division's always been not about weight limits, but no limits. And we have got ourselves a new X Division champion having his first defense tonight. There he is, Leon Slater, the youngest in charge. Leon Slater making his way down to the ring. His first appearance. His first appearance since winning the gold. So, Slater ready for his first defense tonight. Division title on the line. Let's do this. AJ Francis and Leon Slater. Any further ado, our main event of the night, here we go. Slater, that backflip kick out of the gate, knocking back AJ Francis. Just showing Francis this isn't going to go the way he wants it to. If he thinks he's just going to be able to bully Leon Slater this whole time. Slater's got him by the arm now, AJ Francis. Swung around now, Leon Slater. Well, it might not be Francis doing the bullying in this one, Doc. Leon Slater trying to wrestle circles around him right now. Now Leon Slater pushing AJ Francis now off the ropes, leapfrogs him. Sidesteps him now, and went for that big flying kick, gets caught. Francis has got a hold of him now, and AJ Francis, double axe handle. Francis, is he going to try and end this one already? Francis goes for the big jabs now. Thought he was going to go for the payout. Locked back up now, and AJ Francis now with the X-Division champion. Shoves him back into the ropes now. Has him in the corner. Ropes, and now... Shot there now, taking him back again now, and AJ Francis. The X-Division champ again here. AJ Francis with Leon Slater now. And getting pushed back towards the corner again. Leon in the corner. Francis just kind of manhandling the X-Division champ right now. Flip kick now, and Leon Slater runs in with the shoulder block. Knocks back AJ Francis. AJ Francis collides with him. AJ's got a hold of him now, and AJ Francis with Leon Slater. Taking him towards the corner. Head first in the turnbuckle now. Hold of him, swings him around now, and double axe handle into the back. Grabs onto him, swinging him around now, and AJ Francis, shoulder first, into the ring post going Leon. Slater getting knocked back here. AJ Francis, backflip kick from Slater, who gets caught with a back body drop. Kicked in the back now, AJ Francis again. Tell him to get back up here, and AJ Francis. Him around with a right hook now, and AJ Francis takes down Leon. Hold of him now, picks him up, seated position. Pulling him back up to his feet now, Leon Slater. The ropes comes AJ Francis, goes for the boot. AJ Francis, oh, kicked down by Leah. Kicking down Leon Slater. Slater with that backflip kick, and AJ Francis just knocked his wings off. Flipped the wings of the X-Division champ with that one. AJ Francis throws him into the corner now, and AJ countered. Leon, backflip kick now. Follows through, goes for a second one. AJ Francis with the stomp to the midsection. Taking him down into a cover now. AJ Francis for the one, kick out. Going to get back up to his feet now. AJ Francis got Leon Slater. Getting him back now. Leon Slater, big kick there. Knocking him down. Slater. Jabs there, knocking back AJ. Grabs the ropes, gets caught though. AJ Francis swings him around, back into the corner. AJ Francis goes for him. Slater up to the middle rope now, and Leon Slater. Missile drop kick there to AJ Francis. Splash now. AJ Francis goes down here. Leon Slater getting him back up to his feet here, and Slater goes to the overhand shot now. Francis takes out the arm now. AJ Francis back up to his feet now, and AJ Francis. No. Leon. To Hurricane Rana now. Knocking him down. Leon Slater. Following through with 450 splash. Got AJ now, and Leon hooks the leg to pull him away from the ropes. Cover. 1, 2. No! AJ Francis stays in it. Leon putting the boots to him now. AJ Francis grabs a hold of him. Scoops him up. And power slam, taking him down. Now AJ Francis telling Leon to get back up again here. AJ Francis. Big uppercut there, right into the throat. Takes him down. Grabs a hold of him again now, picking him back up again. AJ Francis off the ropes. Big kick there to Leon Slater. Now grabs onto him here. And dropping him. Back first into a cover now. Leon Slater's down. 1, 2. No. Onto him now again. Slamming him down by the back of the head. AJ Francis now with Leon Slater. Would be right where he wants him here. AJ Francis with the X-Division champ going up to the top rope. Leon's in trouble. This man comes off the top rope. Everyone's in trouble. Elbow drop across the head. Grabs a hold of him back to his feet now. Leon Slater. Turnbuckle now. AJ Francis has got him here. AJ Francis goes for him. Slater. Dropping him there with a reverse DDT now. And Leon Slater up to the top rope now. And Slater with... Here we go. Going to come off the top rope. Crossbody to AJ Francis. Down he goes. Leon Up to the top a second time. 450 splash. Hooks the leg. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Leon Slater getting the win. AJ Francis tried his damnedest tonight to win the X-Division Championship, but in the end, Leon Slater puts him down for the win. Leon Slater is your winner, and he is still X-Division Champion. Huge win for Leon tonight. That is going to do it for TNA. Well, we'll see you on Saturday for Full Gear for AEW. And then on Sunday for a pair of double rumbles. We'll only be here for the LAW one. MDZ is doing ARW. But until next time, everybody, I've been Zen3. I've been the Doctor. And that was Universe.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best way to support the channel directly, and with it you get access to content for every channel in the LS11 umbrella. Click the link on screen to check out the Patreon now. Yo!